And hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Goldmine Jewelry Television. I'll be your host tonight. My name is Diamond Bill Warren, and I am so glad to be with you, coming to you live here from beautiful downtown Hudson, North Carolina. Angie and Goldie could not be with us tonight, but they are off to the side enjoying everything. Tonight, I have a special guest, John Angelo, who will be live streaming with us from New York, in his beautiful home. And tonight, let's talk about what's going on. Last week, you watched our estate extravaganza event. So tonight, we are going to be showing more of the items that you will actually see during our 9th annual estate jewelry event here at the Gold Mine in person, downtown Hudson, North Carolina. Now, we've been doing this event for 9 years, and it's been extremely successful for us. If you enjoy antique jewelry, if you enjoy estate jewelry, you're going to want to be here in person and come to our store. Yes, a lot of people watch our show and buy off of our jewelry shopping channel, but they also love to come to our store, our retail showroom at 545 Main Street, downtown Hudson. Now, tonight you say, well, Bill, what if I can't come? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to call. You'll see a number on the screen shortly, and I want you to call when you see something you like, and we can arrange a private showing for you ahead of time. Now, let me preface this by saying you're going to only see a small, minute portion of what you will actually see during the live event here at the Gold Mine. We're going to have $3 million worth of antique and estate jewelry just for this 9th annual event. So you're going to want to come, but if you can't, no worries. That's why we're doing this ahead of time. Now, what is all this about? What is estate jewelry? What is antique jewelry? Things like that. Well, these are treasured heirlooms that come from the private collections of people all across the world. Now, my friend tonight, who you'll get to see shortly, I'll bring him on. His name is John Angelo. John is the president of All Facets Gemological Corporation. He's also known as the Jewelry Curator to the stars. Now, John has a very storied past, just a wonderful guy who is a dear friend of Angie and myself. And John has worked with such celebrities as Ava Gardner, Elizabeth Taylor, and Meryl Oberon. And that's just a few. Now, tonight, maybe we can prevail upon him to share a story or two about what it was like to curate jewelry for these celebrities. And it's always a wonderful time when we get to see his collection. Some of it is here in the store now. That's why we're doing this preview 1-hour show, so you can see what's going on. He'll tell you about the history of the pieces, and we'll talk about the pricing and things like that in just a little bit. Again, if you see something on the show tonight that interests you, please call the number on the screen when you see it, and we'll arrange a private showing for you. Otherwise, please come to our 9th annual estate jewelry event being held June 15th through the 17th. Okay, that being said, let's get started. I'm going to show you pieces tonight in all price ranges. Now, last week's show, we had some very upper end pieces. Tonight's show, we're going to show you things that are within anybody's reach in price, as well as pricing that, maybe you're looking for some more upper end pieces. We have it all. This first piece, oh my goodness, absolutely gorgeous. Now, how many of you have seen a piece like this in times gone by? It's a diamond, 14 karat white gold ladies diamond ring, kind of a retro look. And with that being said, I'm going to bring my friend up, coming to us live from New York, at his beautiful home. This is my friend, Mr. John Angelo. And John, it's so good to have you on Goldmine Jewelry TV yet again. How are you doing tonight?
It's a pleasure to be with you, Bill. It's always a pleasure to curate and to expound on the wonderful things that we sent you. This particular piece is a very, shall we say, a classic, sort of what they used to call a princess ring. Back in the day, late 40s, actually in the late 30s, early 50s and 40s, that was something that was every girl had a princess ring. It was
Yes.
a staple in the wardrobe. These are very wearable, and they've survived the time frame from then to now because much of the estate pieces from that era were broken up, and they're lost forever. That's unfortunate, but that's what happened. But we acquired this from a New York estate where it was in pristine condition. Sometimes that happens out of a safety deposit box, never worn, and you have it there for your clients.
Well, it's a gorgeous piece, and we have noticed several of our clients in the past. You've had maybe not this particular item, but something that was similar to it. And I'm going to ask my assistant Tanya if you'll give us a side view on that, Tanya. You can see just the elegant design. It's a beautiful piece. Now, friends, we respect that everybody is not a size 7. Maybe you need a different finger size. Well, that's where we come in here. Obviously, we can size this ring for you to whatever you need. I will include the sizing on this piece. You're sitting there saying, well, hey, maybe I can't come to the actual event. Well, we'd love it if you could come. I'd love for you to meet John. He's going to be here in person. But this piece is $799. And if you're interested in a private showing, would love to see it in advance, call the number on the screen and we will make sure to arrange a special time just for you. So, John, that is a gorgeous piece. And, I don't know how much traveling you must do to acquire all of these pieces. Of course, knowing you, I know you love to travel, and you just find so many unique items.
Well,
Tell,
that's
go ahead.
the 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 acquisition of these pieces. It's a story because you never know where you're going to find a piece of jewelry. I never go out without a diamond loop. And I haunt garage sales, I haunt estate sales, and many times you find these in uh, strange places where they've just been laying around and they're no longer useful for the owners, and they would like to sell them, and that's how we acquire them. And sometimes we buy them sight unseen.
Wow. Well, you've certainly done a fine job. I'm going to pull up another piece. Let's see what we have here. Oh my, this is a platinum Art Deco and diamond ring. Absolutely gorgeous. Tell us a little bit about this piece, John.
Okay, well, this is a more lavish deco piece. Back in the 30s, when these were being made, the jewelers that actually did the making were purchasing what we call in the business millage, different sizes of diamonds, different qualities of diamonds, and they fashioned each piece specifically for what they happen to have on hand. That's why no two are exactly alike, and they are truly works of art. They're it's like buying an original Paris gown for $50,000 or $75,000 and no one else has it, because that is what Art Deco is for the most part.
Wow. Well, this piece is absolutely gorgeous. Platinum, one of your, well, not one of the hardest, most durable precious metal, and also the most rare. This particular diamond ring sells for $1,800. Absolutely a beautiful addition to anybody's collection. When you get to, let's just say, when you have the privilege of owning pieces like this is something that you pass down as a treasured family heirloom from generation to generation, just like this piece has done. What would you say? Is this piece late 1800s, early
No, I would
1900s?
say this particular piece is early 1920 to
Okay.
1930. And again, they were called dinner rings, and people wore them to elongate a finger. It was the popular style of the day. And again, many of them did not survive the 60s and 70s because they were inherited at that point from parents and grandparents, and they were just
Mm,
broken up. In actuality, the diamonds were devalued by doing that and making them into another piece of jewelry. So
right.
that's unfortunate. But I look to acquire them whenever I can find them.
Absolutely. Well, again, folks, this particular piece, $1,800, absolutely a gorgeous platinum Art Deco diamond ring. If you'd like to have this or see it in advance, call the number on the screen and we will set an appointment time for you to come by our retail showroom here in beautiful downtown Hudson. John, so what? Tell us a story tonight. You know, our clients love it when you talk about some of the celebrities that you've had the opportunity to work with. Now, last week we talked about Elizabeth Taylor.
Yes.
Who was one of your favorites and a story that you'd like to share about
Yeah.
acquiring or curating these pieces
Uh-huh.
for?
Well, I met many of these people through Miss Taylor, and also through an opera singer in New York who had a lovely townhouse on the east side. Her name was Hope Hampton, and she was a socialite, no longer singing, but had tremendous amount of friends that she would invite to her cocktail parties. And back when I was somewhat younger, we would go to these affairs, and you never knew who was going to be sitting there. And that's when I met Ava Gardner and Merle Oberon at that time. Miss Oberon was the social leader of Mexico at that point. Very beautiful, very gracious as well. And she had a private collection of jewelry that was given to her by Sir Alexander Korda, her husband. And you actually got to see there's a huge cabochon and emerald necklace that she wears in one of the Academy Awards presentations. It was amazing by Cartier with carbuncle emeralds, which were beyond imagination and actually drilled right through them. Really something special.
I'll bet. Wow, what a life lived. What experiences. You're so deep and rich in wonderful experiences with these people, and I know our viewers love to hear the stories. And we invite you. Make sure, please, please, stop by the gold mine during our ninth annual estate event. That's going to be June 15th through the 17th, 3 days only. It's the only time you get to see Mr. Angelo here in our store and meet him. He'll share some more stories with you. With that being said, let's keep the ball rolling because this piece, check this out. Absolutely a 18 karat gold multi-gem butterfly piece, special enameling. Now, I have only seen a very few of these pieces. And, last week we did not get into showing some of the pins. Well, pins are certainly in vogue. We see them all the time. And I'm going to ask John, tell us a little bit about the history of this unique piece.
This is a very special piece with the Pique du Jour enameling, again, which is layers of glass that are laid into the setting before any of the gems are put into it. Then it's baked into an oven so the glass congeals and flows. This particular item is an Art Nouveau piece that was in vogue probably. It was a very short period of time between 1900 and 1910, where these were very popular. It has a large freshwater pearl body, again, small diamonds, rubies, emeralds, and sapphires.
Hmm.
Quite the motif of the time.
Well, I've got to say, in the collection that we pulled for tonight's show, this is one of those few pieces that just really jump out at you in the crowd. So if you're looking for a unique pin, if you're sitting there thinking to yourself, oh, I would love to own a piece of unique jewelry history. Well, here you go. This pin is it. 18 karat yellow gold, most elegant yellow gold. This piece sells for $3,800. It's very unique. You heard John tell you this is from the 1900 to 1910 period of time. You can't walk into just any store and see this, can you, John?
No, this is a very rare commodity. Again, that has survived over the years. It is not. It's delicate, but then again, this has got about 120 years worth of wear on it already, and it's still in beautiful condition, wonderful to wear on a shoulder or up at the throat. Just very elegant piece. You always saw the queen wearing a brooch on a dress, on a coat, always with that well-dressed look, and that really makes it.
My goodness. Well, here, friends, is your opportunity to quite literally own a piece of history. Who would like to be the next caretaker? Shall we say? That's what I would say. Give us a call at the number you see on the screen, 828-726-1009. Let us arrange a private showing for you here at the Goldmine Jewelry Store, or, and we hope it's still here, but come to our ninth annual estate jewelry event, June 15th through the 17th. This is only the tip of the iceberg, what we're showing you tonight. There are many, many hundreds of other pieces you're going to love. Okay. John, I love that particular piece. And again, that's another period kind of sandwiched in between what the Edwardian and Art Deco period of
Exactly.
time. And we see such unique jewelry styles. Of course, I love so many different things. We're going to show you a ladies, let's see, this is a 14 karat yellow gold sapphire and diamond ring. Actually, that's white gold, my bad. And another beautiful piece. John, tell us a little bit about that.
Again, this was a Art Deco piece. Again, this one is significantly more affordable. Again, in the same period, you'll notice the filigree work and the small caliber cut sapphires on the sides. Again, these were one of a kind. There are no two actually alike. And as you were saying, Bill, I like the phraseology that you use. We are only caretakers of these
Yeah,
items, because
absolutely.
they're my watchword is these are treasures of the past that become heirlooms of the future.
Well, this is certainly a gorgeous antique piece. Now, I've seen reproductions in recent memory that, what shall we say, it mimics the look, but by no means is it the quality that this particular piece is. Now, if you want to own, again, you hear me say this over and over, if you want to literally own a piece of history, an heirloom that you can pass down in your family to be the next caretaker of, this is the piece that you can do it with. This ring sells for $849. Absolutely a great value anywhere you look for the quality, the molding, the sapphire, the diamond. This is 14 karat white gold. If it doesn't fit you, no worries. I've got you taken care of. John and I will make sure we will see that that piece is sized perfectly to fit your finger so that you can enjoy the care of this rig. Oh my goodness, how I would love to see somebody with that. If you would like to see this come June 15th through the 17th, we're giving you a preview tonight, or you might say, hey, Bill, I can't make it. Well, no worries. Just give us a call at the number on the screen. We'll make sure that you have your own private showing. We had a private showing from last week's show. Somebody got a beautiful Tanzanite piece, and that's fine. We want you to come because that way you can see this entire collection, the plethora of jewelry that John brings. It's absolutely astounding when you see $3 million worth of antique and estate jewelry. Truly, only this gentleman can do it, and the collection the way he does it. So, John, we often enjoy you coming, and we just love the store bank. You're a wealth of knowledge. How did you actually get into the jewelry business?
Oh gosh, that's that. Therein hangs a tale. Many many years ago, 55 years ago, when I got out of college, I was an art major in a major university here in New York, and there was a shortage of jobs. And the first job that I could get was in a what they used to call a discount store. Um, many lease departments. There was a haberdashery. There was a restaurant. There was a tobacco area. There was another area for appliances, and there was a jewelry store. And I recall the men that hired me asked me three questions. Number one, do you have long hair? Number two, do you own a suit? And number three, could you make change? And at that point, I said yes to all three. And he said to me, "You have the job." Mind you, I never met the man before I got the job.
Wow. Our business. It's a business of relationships. It's a business that is often done on handshakes. And what a wonderful business we are in. We have the opportunity to celebrate the special moments in people's lives. And that here again is what we're doing tonight as we preview during the estate extravaganza all of these antique pieces. I've got another one queued up right now that oh my, this is probably one of my favorites. This is a gorgeous 14 karat white gold oval aquamarine and diamond ring. Look at that ice blue color. John, tell us a little bit about this ring.
Yeah, this is a rather large aqua, I believe. If
It is,
memory serves, about 15 carats, maybe a bit more. I don't
right?
recall exactly. But you're buying that icy blue color and that lovely refractive index that only aqua can give you. It's been in style. Again, aqua was very popular from the Victorian era all the way up. And what you look for in aqua is the largest, most flawless variety of the gemstone. This one has a nice life to it and quite beautiful. It is a statement ring. It's not small. It's a large specimen, and that's why people would desire it, because it is so pretty and so wearable.
Well, John, it is absolutely an astounding piece. It's a breathtaking piece. Just sitting here looking at it, I have the benefit. I can touch it right now. Oh my goodness, friends! 14 karat white gold, aquamarine and diamond, exquisite cut. This is a sister gemstone to emerald, if you will, out of the same family, the beryl family of gemstones. This aquamarine and diamond ring, if you would like to be the next caretaker, the next lover of this beautiful ring, this one is $3,950. If you were to find a 15 karat aqua of this quality with the accent diamonds, you would pay much more than that. Anywhere you go, anywhere you see. So during our ninth annual estate jewelry event, this is your opportunity to own a piece of elegance in this aquamarine and diamond ring, $3,950. If you'd like to have this piece, give us a call at 828-726-1009. We'll arrange a private showing for you, or come by June 15th through the 17th. Hopefully it's still here. Meet John as he tells us all about the history of $3 million worth of beautiful gems and jewelry. John, that's one of my favorite pieces tonight. I love aquamarine. You did so well. Oh my goodness. And John loves aqua. He loves emeralds. He's really great at picking fine quality gems. I've always appreciated his ability to curate that type of gemstone. Again, he's most gracious to be with us, coming to us live from his home in New York, his beautiful home, which we've talked about, and I hope to visit him one of these days up there. And John, we've got another aquamarine queued up for us. Let's bring this on. This is a pendant. It's in 14 karat yellow gold. Tell us a little bit about this piece.
Yeah, this is a period piece. It's a lovely checkerboard pear-shaped aqua. The top of the piece is sterling silver, and the back is 14 karat gold. It comes no, I'm wrong. This one is more current because I can't see it very well. It's a classic pear shape. I was thinking about another ring, another pendant that you have in the stock, but this one is lovely. A drop that's very wearable. This can be worn with jeans or it can be worn with an evening gown. Not a problem at all, and very, very affordable, I think, for what it is. It's a larger pear shape, not some small little tiny piece of the specimen gem.
Absolutely not. This is a statement piece. The ice blue of aqua, the quality of this, the diamonds above it, all 14 karat yellow gold, comes on an 18-inch chain. We can adjust that if you need it. This particular piece, $1,199 during our event, June 15th through the 17th, or if you'd like to have it beforehand, or you'd like to come and beat the crowds, give us a call because we certainly have crowds, don't we, John?
Yes, we do. Sometimes a line out the back door.
So if you'd like to have this piece in advance or you can't make the event next week, well, just give us a call, 828-726-1009. We will arrange for your very own private showing with one of our fine sales consultants here at the Gold Mine, downtown Hudson. And as I always say, and as John has found out, all roads lead to Hudson. Gorgeous piece, John. I love this. I'm a huge fan of aqua. We're going to keep the ball rolling because we have several other pieces tonight. It excites me because I'm a jewelry historian. I love these pieces. We've got a very colorful piece coming up. It's a vintage. Well, pardon me. It's a gemstone. No, we have a diamond ring. Okay. I'll get it right in a minute. This is a beautiful diamond ring. John, tell us a little bit about this. It appears to be in 14 karat white gold.
This is again an Art Deco period dinner ring, all handmade. This one has very delicate filigree work on it and a larger diamond in the center, and then north, south, east, west with larger stones. Again, these were worn to elongate the finger, and many did not survive the passion for resetting in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. So we're lucky to acquire them when we find them in original condition. And these are all originals. They are not reproductions. We do not buy any reproductions, nor would we ever sell them.
You've saved a lot of wonderful pieces of history. Obviously, this is one of them that you just don't get to see every day. It's $1,299. Let's put it back up on the screen for just a moment. And I'm going to ask Tanya to give that a little bit of a turn there so our viewers can see the quality of this 14 karat white gold vintage diamond ring on special during our event, $1,299. Free sizing. I will take care of that so you can enjoy and be the caretaker of a treasured piece of history. Very well. Very good, my friends. Let's keep rolling. John, what is your particular favorite period of jewelry, or do you have a favorite?
Well, I do. I have a thing for Art Deco items.
Me too.
They call me whether I want them or not. This is sort of an addiction that we people in my segment of the industry have. Sometimes we see a piece that we realize it's just too expensive. It just is not acquirable, but we will buy it no matter what we have to do because it is something very special and we just can't turn it away. It's almost like mineral and diamond crack. We have to have it.
That is a great way to put it.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Well, I'm going to bring up another piece right now. This is a little bit of it's a little newer, a very fine quality estate piece. And this bracelet, multicolor, made of 10 karat yellow gold, 7 inches. This is channel set, princess cut stones. I'm going to excuse myself off the screen and let John tell you all about this.
Yeah, this particular rainbow bracelet is very affordable, and we only bought it because it had large renditions of the stones. These are all synthetics; they're not genuine. But again, it has that wonderful modulation on the wrist, and the rainbow effect is done very, very well. So again, something that you can wear all the time, or you could choose to wear it for special occasions.
Well, it's certainly a breathtaking, eye-catching piece. 10 karat yellow gold, very durable, $949 for this piece. It's very well made. It's not by no means a lightweight, uh, lesser constructed piece, shall we say. Very well made. $949 during our ninth annual estate jewelry event here at the Gold Mine. Or if you'd like to have it ahead of time, call and let's arrange a private showing just for you. This piece, very gorgeous. You'll make a statement wherever you go. Yeah, yeah, I like that piece. John, I'm like you. I love the Art Deco period, probably one of my most favorite times in the jewelry business. It's a shame that so many of these pieces were melted, repurposed, what have you. And I'm so glad that you were able to bring so much to our show tonight and what you're bringing in addition to the live event here at the Gold Mine. So let's see, we've got another piece coming up. Let me throw this up on the screen. Okay, beautiful sapphire and diamond ring, 14 karat yellow gold. Tell us a little bit about this. I believe this is a ballerina ring.
Yes, it is. Ballerina rings were all the rage in the 70s when it just had come out. And the reason is because it looks like a ballerina's skirt. All the tapered baguettes are modulated in and out, up and down, so that it has that wonderful sheen to it. Many of these, again, did not survive the 80s afterwards. They were dismantled and used and repurposed, but they're such statement pieces. I always acquire them when I can find them, and there are several in your collection. I have them in both ruby, sapphire, and emerald in many, many different price ranges. It's again, it's a sort of a statement ring. It's not for the faint of heart, but it is one of those pieces that is very, very effective.
Well, obviously, by the brilliance of those baguette diamonds, this piece makes a statement. 14 karat yellow gold, sapphire and diamond, $2,799. Were you to see this in many other jewelry stores, you would pay nearly double that because, quite honestly, I see it. So during our event, let me say, friends, make sure you stop by during our ninth annual estate jewelry event with John Angelo, All Facets Gemological, New York. He's going to be here with us tonight. He's coming to us live from his home in New York, New York. You're going to get to see $3 million worth of jewelry, antique and estate pieces that you just don't normally see except at events like this. Could you be the next caretaker that owns a treasured family heirloom? Could you be the one that takes it home? Well, certainly you can during this event. Again, this 14 karat sapphire and diamond ring, $27.99, gorgeous piece. Take it home. Give us a call, 828-726-1009. We'll arrange a private showing just for you. All right. We've got so much more to show. This next piece coming up. This is a 14 karat yellow gold, pearl, and diamond pendant. Look at the workmanship in this. It's on an 18-inch, 14 karat gold chain. John, tell us a little bit about this one.
This is a diminutive little pendant, again from the Victorian era. The seed pearls were, in most cases, genuine natural pearls. They were not cultured in any way. Again, that makes it very special. These were made for small little gifts that people would get for special occasions. Again, many of them did not survive the period and were broken up. and they're so delicate. Again, one of a kind. They're different from each particular manufacturer, sometimes in each area of the United States and in England when many of them were originally fashioned. This is lovely, about quarter size, I believe, and again, something very, very effective on a low cut dress or even on a sweater.
Well, it's absolutely gorgeous. It is also a pin. I failed to mention that. A
I forgot.
pin and pendant combination, $799. And a lot of times people are under the impression, hey, maybe I can't do something at your event because maybe it's not within my budget. Well, John brings pieces anywhere from $200 to $100,000 and a lot in between. There is something here for everyone's budget. This particular one, $799, about the size of a quarter, as John says, 14 karat yellow gold. Beautiful piece. Will you be the next owner? Will you be the next caretaker? Will you be the next person that gives this piece love? Well, if you'd like to come during our event or give us a call for a private showing, the number's on the screen, 828-726-1009. I love this. And John, we have noticed at the recent jewelry shows, yellow gold is certainly coming back. We are seeing a lot of that now.
It is.
Not that it ever left.
Well, most gold starts out yellow. Uh,
Yes, it does.
and it is resurging in popularity. But I will say this: what is currently produced does not, in many cases, have the staying power that pieces from a vintage or a past era does, because the gold price was different back then. For I remember gold at $35 an ounce, which was back when dinosaurs walked the earth. But today, the items are a lot lighter, and it's just a price situation. I will tell you this: we have not raised our prices to reflect on the current gold price.
Well, that's one of the things that I think a lot of our viewers and people who have attended one of your events here at the Gold Mine, they always comment, we go to other events. Sometimes this event brings people that really are looking for antique and estate jewelry. That's their favorite thing. And they comment, the prices are reasonable. If you go and compare, oh my goodness, if you go and compare the price difference, the value is there on these. We've researched, John has certainly researched, and he brings extremely good value to the gold mine. All right, next up, I think I featured this piece on our website recently, and I have loved, again, this is another pin. Let me put it up on the screen. It's a platinum diamond pearl B pin. I'm going to ask John to elaborate a little bit about the period of this and tell us a little bit about this.
This one is very special. It has a kunzite body. That pear shape at the bottom is kunzite, a lovely lavender pink gemstone. The wings are all mill-grained with rose diamonds encrusted. Again, it is a pin from the Deco period. There were lots of bug pins and nature motifs that were employed during that time frame. And many people look to acquire these in different gemstones and in different designs, and tend to wear a group of them up on a lapel or up on a collar, so that it looks like the bugs are just crawling up your lapel, encrusted in gems. There'll be quite a few items that are coming. One particular butterfly pin that I've curated for this particular event has intremulant wings, which actually flutter as the person is wearing it.
We have certainly enjoyed seeing this piece. Again, I featured it on my website recently for the gold mine. Art Deco period. Certainly, you Again, friends, you cannot walk into just any establishment and see a pin with the rich history that this piece has. Kunzite, diamond, pearl. The workmanship is absolutely remarkable. They just do not make them like this anymore. John was saying the other day, they just don't make the movie stars like the glamorous Hollywood stars of years gone by. I agree. They also don't make jewelry like they used to do. The attention to detail, the workmanship, the quality of the gemstones. Now, this platinum and diamond kunzite pearl B pin, you're probably sitting there and saying, "Oh my goodness, I don't know if I could attain this piece." It's $3,700. Okay, $3,700 to be the next owner, the next caretaker, the next jewelry lover of this piece. You can only see it at the gold mine or during this preview show. So again, our ninth annual estate jewelry event is June 15th through the 17th. We would love to see you here in downtown Hudson at our retail showroom. We're right on Main Street, next door to Skyline Bank. Very easy to find. Again, if you'd like to arrange, and we're happy to do so, a private showing of this or any other of the pieces that you've seen on tonight's show or the previous week's show, give us a call at the number you see on the screen, 828 726 1009. If you're watching tonight on social media, let us know. Give us some hearts, give us some thumbs up. Sharing is caring. Share our event, this live feed. We would love to, let your friends know about this because this only comes around once a year. We normally do it the third weekend in June every year. And we're so fortunate to have John Angelo with us, the jewelry curator to the stars. Tonight, he comes to us live from his home, his beautiful home, shall we say his palatial estate in New York, New York. So again, this is a platinum, diamond, pearl, and B pin. We've got a few more pieces to show you tonight. The next piece. So we were sitting here looking at this, and one of our sales associates said, "This is absolutely a breathtaking piece. Is this what I think it is?" And I believe we have a pink diamond here to show you on the screen tonight. This is 14 karat white gold, 1.39 carat total weight. John, tell us a little bit about this.
Yes, it is indeed a natural pink rosé diamond, the rarest of the rare. No matter what white diamonds, yellow diamonds, green diamonds you see that happen to be natural, pink is the rarest. There is nothing that is rarer than the pink color. I was lucky enough to acquire this. It's a very, very special piece. It has little pink diamonds all the way around the larger center and smaller white diamonds around that. Again, you can go into 100 stores and not find a pink diamond. This one happens to be certified with a GIA certification that is attached to it, attesting to the quality, color, and size of the stone. Again, you will not find this in anywhere else, especially in the local area. We only go to the gold mine. We don't go anywhere else.
Well, thank you for that, John. We are most grateful that you share these treasured heirlooms with us and with our attendees to our show, as well as our viewers. Natural pink diamond, how rare is that? You cannot, I can promise you, you could drive 100 miles each way. You're not going to be able to find a natural pink diamond ring like this. Again, tonight we've had pieces $700. We've had pieces $4,000. This piece, we just wanted to give you a taste. And again, friends, this is only a taste of what you're going to see during our $3 million estate extravaganza. This piece is $12,600, but that speaks to the rarity of a natural pink diamond. And you cannot see this one just anywhere. Now, you might find a treated diamond. You might find a diamond that has pink film over it, so to speak. This is a natural pink, GIA certified 1.39 carat total weight. $12,600. If you'd like to see this one, maybe you'd like to be discreet, you'd like to have your own private showing, give us a call, 828-726-1009. This is only the tip of the iceberg of what you're going to see during our special once a year, 3-day only, ninth annual estate jewelry event, June 15th through the 17th here at the Gold Mine with my friend John Angelo. John, a few minutes ago, you alluded to somebody that for us North Carolinians, we are very familiar with the lady, the beautiful actress that came from
Yes,
Smithfield, North Carolina, and that is Mrs. Ava Gardner.
Gardner.
What
Yes.
was it like to work with Mrs. Gardner?
Well, she was very kind and very generous, very sweet. You would not think she was so world famous because she was an actual real person. I met her later on in life. Again, she had been married to Mickey Rooney. She was married to Frank Sinatra. I don't recall who else. I believe she was married to Artie Shaw as well. I'm
Mm.
not recall. I would think that's the case. She had been traveling for years and didn't really make any more movies because she really didn't want to. But quite beautiful, striking, with a little cleft in the chin, which was her trademark. Very, very special. Again, one of the last of the movie stars. And as I say today, there aren't any more.
I believe she lived in Spain for a time, did she not?
Yes, she passed away in Spain.
Okay.
She was living there for quite a while. She used to go to the bullfights all the time.
Yes, she did. I believe she had a thing for bullfighters.
Yes.
Well, certainly, she is one of the Carolina's daughters and a wonderful actress. And what a special time you must have had to had the
Mm.
opportunity to work with her, Elizabeth Taylor, Meryl Oberon. Who else are a few of the people that you have met?
Gosh. In passing, God, many years ago, and I'm talking again back when dinosaurs walked the earth. I went to what they called the America's Cup Ball. If you had ever heard of the America's Cup, it was a famous yacht race back in Newport, Rhode Island, at the Breakers, which was it's a 110 room Italian palazzo right on the water. At that night, there was, I don't know, gosh, 4 senators, I don't know how many congressmen. The King and Queen of Sweden were there, they were the patrons that evening. It was quite an evening, believe me. It cost me my lungs to go, but it was worth it. When you are presented with royalty, again, very gracious and quite an experience.
Wow. Thank you for sharing. Well, friends, make sure you stop by during our special ninth annual estate jewelry event. We'll get John to share more stories just like this, talk to you about the beautiful and rich history the jewelry has. We've got just a few more pieces. We're getting up to the top of the hour. The next piece I want to show you is a platinum and diamond pearl necklace, 14 karat gold and platinum and diamond. John, tell us a little bit about this piece.
Yes, this is an Edwardian piece, lavalier, as they used to call it. The reason being it was a style that was made famous by one of the mistresses of King Louis XIV, Madame de Lavalier, and she wore necklaces that were very low cut, and they were made specifically for her, and that's why they were the name stuck with them. This one happens to have a lovely natural pearl at the bottom, a larger diamond up at the top, and very, very elegant and sweet. What they used to call sweet back in the day. It survived. As Bill was saying, there is a platinum top and a 14 karat gold backing of the piece. Very light, very delicate, and very airy. Again, something that is going to be someone's treasure that will become an heirloom for the rest of their lives.
Well, we certainly have admired this. Again, friends, it's a beautiful platinum 14 karat gold diamond and pearl necklace, $2,799 during our special ninth annual event here at the Gold Mine live and in person. Or again, if you'd like to see this in advance or you'd like to purchase it in advance, give us a call for a private showing, a private appointment here at the Gold Mine, 828 726 1009. We love pieces like this. As I said earlier, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more. There will be 3 million, yes, $3 million worth of antique and estate jewelry that you will not be able to see anywhere else but the gold mine. We've got one more piece tonight to show you. I don't want to say that I've saved the best for last because all of the pieces are absolutely magnificent, but this one, oh my. John and I both love emeralds. I come from the emerald town of Hiddenite, North Carolina, about 30 miles away from here, and I have always enjoyed the beautiful color, the deep dark richness of a fine quality emerald. This piece, friends, is a platinum and diamond emerald ring. The emerald is 3 carats, the diamond 1 carat total weight. John, how in the world did you find this?
Yeah. Well, this is a classic ring. The emerald is very, very richly saturated in color. You see light coming from within the stone, and when you emerald naturally has to the natural proclivities of the gem has what we call gardening. This piece has some gardening, but additionally, it has that ability to have light come back at you in these large green flashes. On the sides, accented with triangular diamonds. Many times, people of very high socioeconomic groups do not buy diamond engagement rings. They will buy a colored stone engagement ring. Case in point, Princess Diana got a sapphire and diamond ring. Jacqueline Onassis had an emerald and diamond ring. The Duchess of Windsor, Wallis Simpson, again, an emerald and diamond ring. So it is the choice of the connoisseur, and something like this is a classic. Simple, the 3 stones, that's where you separate people of a very, very connoisseur nature. One of my favorite pieces, this was made specifically for the client. She chose the emerald, also chose the diamond triangles on each side, and she wanted it to be not a whole lot of flash, but very, very statement sort of piece.
Again, friends, you'll be able to see this and so much more during the 9th annual estate jewelry event here at the Gold Mine, downtown Hudson, 3 days only this weekend, June 15th through the 17th. Meet John Angelo, Jewelry Curator to the Stars. This particular piece is made of platinum. It's a 3 carat emerald, 1 carat of diamonds. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, we have pieces from 200 to 20,000. This particular ring is 12,600. It's astounding. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
John, you've done it again. You constantly bring great value, exquisite quality. We love your stories. We love your experiences. My friend, it's been an awesome pleasure to have you on Gold Mine Jewelry TV tonight. And thank you for sharing with us. We look forward to seeing you very soon here at the Gold Mine. And any last words tonight?
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I always have a great time there. Looking forward to meeting my friend Goldie, who I look to play with all the time when there's not a lot of customers. There's not a lot of time because we have a lot of customers all the time. But it's a lot of fun being there with your wonderful staff. They make me feel so at home. And I re-meet all of the people that come to your store because you are pretty famous in the area. Everybody knows you.
Well,
And
thank you.
it's like old home week.
Well, thank you, John. Again, it's been a pleasure having you on our TV show tonight. We can't wait to see you in a few days. We're looking forward to it. So you be safe, my friend.
Thank you.
And there you have it, friends. Another edition of Goldmine Jewelry Television. Again, come out this weekend, June 15th through the 17th, for our 3-day only ninth annual Antique and Estate Jewelry event. The Traveling Roadshow, $3 million worth of jewelry you'll get to see here and nowhere else. Now, I've enjoyed being your host tonight, and we'll be back again real soon. We're going to be taking a break after this show for just a little while, summer break, and we'll be back again. So don't go anywhere. Don't worry. We'll be back with you with our Goldmine Jewelry TV. Until then, my friends, always remember what I tell you. Keep sparkling.